Hey, my name is Gorrego, and today I'm gonna show you some armored stand tricks or creations that I made, and hopefully you guys want to know how I made them and will learn to make them too if you want. They're great for a map, for map making, and they're great for decoration as well. Okay, so the first thing we can see is on the modern style. And we have a table. We have this little table with smooth quartz as the support of it. It has a carpet. It is actually an end rod with a carpet on top, and many armor stands. I think this is 5 armor stands to create this whole thing. This is supposed to be toast with butter. You can put any single piece of food that you want, or even your tools if you like so. But yeah, the thing is with the table, I really like this design. It's really simple. I can show you how to make it really fast. So I think I will make a tutorial on this one. But yeah, it's just an end rod and a carpet on top. By the way, this is all being made using Axioma Void's datapack. It's named Armor's Tattoos, I believe, and it works perfectly for making this sort of things, and it's even doable in survival Minecraft if you got the datapack. Otherwise, it wouldn't be doable. Why? Because you would need those, and those are not obtainable in survival Minecraft. And those I think are a little bit trickier to work with, but they're fine, I think. But yeah, I recommend using the data pack. However, you can use the command blocks, but you will take probably much more time to do it. So, but okay, moving on, we have a lamp, a black lamp. I went for a minimalistic design. I think this was made before, but I think it was different. The design I saw was with the head, or with the upper part of the lamp white, and it didn't have a base, but this is basically an end rod and 2 armor stands linked together, and it gives off light, so it's perfect for decoration. Next thing, we have bread. We have this little piece of bread. We have 2 pieces. It kind of simulates to a bread which is in a cutting table. I mean, yeah, it it is as realistic as Minecraft could go. As vanilla Minecraft could go, obviously. But this is all making use of armor stands. So this is probably 5 or 6 armor stands to make this whole thing, and it's great for decoration as well. But yeah, that is it for the minimalistic or modern type of things I made. I'm planning on making more, but then we'll go into the I'll see you there. Okay, we're now in the dungeon, and as you can see, we have our friend over there. We'll go to him in the next few minutes. But first thing we have in this dungeon is this door. This door is actually functional, I guess. Not really, because you can walk through it, but it works. And this one is not doable in survival mode. Why? Because it uses command blocks to make the sounds and to make the teleportation of the armor stands. This is all armor stands, so this is why we can teleport them up and teleport them down. That way we can have this pretty nice animation. It's realistic. It even has the smoke particles coming out. But yeah, you can maybe use that for map making, and if you are using it for map making, then you will probably be able to use barrier blocks. So you would place barrier blocks all the way here, and that would actually stop you from going across the room. As you can see here, we have these little torch designs. It's pretty simple. is similar to what you would make previously. This, so yeah, I think this one's better because it doesn't have the item frame. But yeah, this is a lot more doable in survival mode, I guess. We have the same thing over here. We can now close the door and walk through with this little blood decoration, but nothing special about them, honestly. Oh, it's not meant to go there. Okay. So first thing we can see is this. This is basically, I tried to recreate a person that was over here, that was tortured maybe by someone in the dungeon, and well, he was tortured, he was maybe a knight and he failed. That's why he's now dead and kind of rotten. Well, but yeah. Moving on from that one, we have the Cobweb over there, which is not particularly really amazing, but I mean I like it. It's all about details when it comes to armor stands, because you really don't have much time to do big things, so you really need to focus on a little part, on a small piece of space, and that's where you're gonna work with. Otherwise, well, then you're gonna end up getting frustrated, because it is really hard and it takes an awful lot of time to do all of these statues, even when you have practice, because it's a little bit tedious. For example, this one has many armor stands, and you can say it is cool, but yeah, at the end it just fills in what, 3 blocks. It details 3 blocks. You can detail it in many other ways, but this one I think is priceless in my opinion, because you can really take a step forward into the game. You can really think out of the box, and you can make whatever your imagination wants. Like for example, that piece of random rocks wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for many armor stands. I like this kind of lava pit, I guess. I used shades of orange to get it like the effect, because lava has those particles in that animation, which is turning into yellow, turning into orange, and so on. So I wanted to kind of don't lose the essence of lava in that fall. We have a lantern too. We have something similar to the torch thing, the torch trick, but instead of a torch it's just a lantern. A lantern in top of a slab. And by the way, this is a 2D lantern, so it's made with armored stands. You can even make it 3D if you want. Okay, moving on. We have here my favorite room. This was meant to be like a sacrifice thing, like a sacrifice ritual station for the people living in the dungeon. And this was really tricky to pull off, because this is an octagon, and octagons are not easy. With the data pack, it's a lot easier to make them, but with command blocks, it's such a pain and a nightmare to work with rotations. So yeah, even with armor stand generators, it is not quite fast. For example, in this small amount of space, we have probably like 25 armor stands. You can see it over here, over there. It's just crazy, the amount of things that you need to detail, but at the end you will be satisfied with the results. That is the most likely thing to happen. But yeah, I made use of end rods as candles and redstone dots as blood, and even some nether wart blocks which are just amazing. I love the texture. And mixing it with some nether wart bricks, I believe they're called. And that is it. I was planning on adding more. I am planning to add more and more armored stand details or models, whatever you want to call them, statues. But I was planning to add more. But hopefully you guys like this. And if you do, well, let me know. I would be happy to make a tutorial on how to make these armor stand statues. And well, it may be tricky for some of you because it uses a lot of invisible armor stands and a lot of trickery with the book and the data pack. But at the end, I think you will manage to pull it off if you want. But thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you guys watching my videos. But that is it for today. I'll see you then in the next one. And don't forget